Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wolf Hall Magical Diary. My name is Charles Wynn, formerly Typhoon Wynn, but then, I grew up, and now I am called Charles Wynn. And no, I am not a prince, but my character is a prince in Magical Diary Wolf Hall, but we are also keeping that a secret from everyone. Regardless, if my voice sounds a little bit different, if the audio balancing seems a little bit different than previously, maybe my voice sounds a lot clearer and a lot more crisp. Or maybe it sounds a little bit louder. That would be because I have moved my microphone a little bit closer to me so I can recline in my chair a little bit, because during those past few recordings, my back has started to ache a little, so I need to keep it up against something. It also helps me to keep my back straight, and this is by far a lot more comfortable. Anyway, so I hope that I just saw a glitch in my audio mixer. Hopefully that doesn't... Hold on, I'm gonna change my microphone here. I am gonna mute myself quickly. Okay, and when I said change my microphone, I just meant make sure that the connection is attached properly. I have a loose connection at the back of my microphone here. But anyway, that's enough banter. For now, we get nothing in the mail, so we are going to go study. Minnie Cochran is assisting students in the school library. She looks as energetic as ever, and I hope that isn't just the result of magic. She looks up and smiles at me when I enter. Help others study. I engage other students in a discussion of blue magic theory. Sharing different perspectives broadens our knowledge. Ooh, this increases my blue magic, very nice. Oh, I like that. Alright, we're gonna click done here. Oh yes, we have the festival here, the festival of, New Year, I guess? Anyway. In the evening, the student council quickly assembles to don hoods and masks. Faces hidden, we go from door to door to rouse our classmates and send them outside to the gathering. The students are seated in groups by hall around the remains of the bonfire. The night air is frigid. It is only the press of so many bodies close together, plus our thick winter robes and capes, that allow us to bear the cold. Potsdam calls forward the seniors of each hall to walk into the centre of the ground, of the burned ground, and stir through the dormant ashes with a long wooden pole. The old year has died, and the past is gone, and will not come again. Let us leave behind our sorrows in the ashes of the past. As ashes become soil, so may our hearts become the ground of the future. After all the seniors have turned over the ashes, Potsdam signals the staff and the class presidents to come forward, bearing new wood. Minnie and I place our firewood in the pile, helping to lay out the structure for the fire to come. Let the new year be born. I don't know why I'm already, welling up at this. I have no... Why do I well up? I'm getting teary-eyed and I feel my nasal passages getting congested. Though that may just be because I've been speaking a lot. The nasal congestion part. But I don't know, I'm just such a sap. I don't know why. Anyway. The class presidents turn their attention to the wood, summoning up magical sparks to fall among the branches. My lack of red magic means I have to leave this job to Minnie and the others, but with 4 of them casting the spell repeatedly, it will not take long for the wood to catch. A light flickers, and then another, and another, until, at last, curls of orange flame begin to blossom, and the fire is rekindled. Now, we all need an omen. Now we need an omen for the new year. If anyone here has been experiencing a recurring dream and would like to share it with us. The only dreams that repeat for me are those of my home. That's not an omen I wish to share. There is silence for a few moments as students examine their thoughts in the light of the new fire, their faces warm and their backs cold. Eventually, Angela climbs to her feet. She tells us about a dream of finding a pink birthday cake in a field and taking it for herself, but when she cuts into the cake, it's made of sand and it collapses. Meditate on this dream and what meaning it might have for your lives in the new year. To me, the symbols suggest that something which was once desired might turn out to be less valuable than expected. Now, be joyous, and may the seeds of the past bear fruit in you all. As she finishes speaking, everyone stands up and dances in the light of the new fire until it's time to return to our rooms and sleep. Man, what a festival. Someone's knocking on my door. Good morning. I'm letting all the freshmen know there's an exam this Friday. Can you tell the rest of the boys? Sure. How did you find these things out anyway? Professor Potsdam posts the schedules in the library. So you check the library every morning just in case there's a secret announcement? Somebody has to. Maybe, but if no one even realizes you're doing it, they won't appreciate it. I don't want to make people feel guilty for my work. Why not just tell people that you saw it in the library? Then they'll know where to look if they need to do it themselves. That's a good idea. Go on, I'll see you later. Okay, bye. So after I take care of this, what should I do this week? Blue magic is the correct answer. But I do want to get 70 swole. So we'll just do it like this. Sleeping, success. What am I gonna do about Minnie? I promised her a romantic date, to pamper her and make her feel special and relaxed, but how do I do that? If we were in my homeland, it would be easy to arrange. I could reserve any restaurant, hire dancers and musician, the works. But in this land, I am offered only the same allowance as any other student. And I have nothing left. I don't even know where to find the musicians if I could afford them. I could send a message to my parents for aid, but while their words can be sent in a day, objects take more effort. And what would I ask for? They cannot put a romantic date in a chest. I wish they were here to talk to give advice. I need help. There's only one thing I can think of. We're going to Grabner. I assume this is an emergency. I'm desperate. I don't know what else to do. What has gone wrong? I need your help to plan a date. I am not amused. I know you don't want to be involved in student romance, but you're the closest thing to my parents at the moment and I don't know what to do. I need to take charge and impress her, but I don't live here and I don't know how things work. I can't take her away from school to anywhere special. I don't have the money to pay or guides to carry us. I can't even prepare a meal here because I don't have access to the kitchen. But I know the teachers can arrange. Cease your prattling! If you must insist on involving our academy staff in your pathetic courtship, then take it up with Petunia. I am not the man for this. I'm sorry. Remember your honor, boy. Beware foolish attachments. I'm not gonna tell her anything she shouldn't know. But I owe her this, and that's honor too. Minnie's tried so hard to please me, she deserves my best efforts, even if I have to embarrass myself in the meanwhile. Thank you for your advice. I'll speak to Potsdam. I wish you pleasant fortunes. I appreciate your words. He is more kind than most would give him credit for. Yeah, that was honestly pretty cool of him. Exercising success. I tracked down Professor Potsdam by bursting in on her class just as about to let out. Charles, did you need something? A matter of green magic, perhaps? Matter of romance. Do tell. Is she purring at me? I want to arrange a romantic date for Minnie. Something special, but I don't know what. I can't afford to take her out anywhere luxurious, and I don't have the contacts to arrange things here. You and Minnie? Well, that is certainly an interesting combination. I asked Professor Grabner for advice, and he said I should ask you instead. Oh, poor Hieronymus. You must have flummoxed him entirely. I don't know what flummoxed means. Come on. I use that word, at least once every 3 months. But I can guess. Oh, please help me. She deserves a date to remember, and I have no idea what to do. Don't worry, seedling. I have a lovely idea. You should invite Minnie Cochran for a picnic. Aren't picnics usually held outside? It's still too cold here. A picnic benefits from a lush natural atmosphere with plenty of plants and sweet air to relax in. But there is a place where ye can find that without freezing. Do you mean the greenhouse? Oh my! You've been a brave little explorer. I'm sure Miss Cochrane appreciates that about you. Yes, that was my idea. I don't believe she spends time in there, so it should be a nice treat. And I can have the kitchens whip up a feast. I should make it myself. Ooh. No, I want the best. Lots of little things and delicious bites. Nothing too heavy. Some olives, nice cheese, cherries. Oh, that sounds lovely. Come and find me the night before your date and we can get everything prepared. Ah, young love. May your hearts fly high. She sways out of the room, bells jingling. At least I have a plan for now. Blue magic success. Blue magic success. Blue magic success. I report on schedule for my exam. Am I ready? Here we go. Oh, is this the dwarf one? Oh no, this is Frogger. I find myself staring at the bulbous eyes of an unfamiliar creature which is standing back out of reach. There are no stairs out of this dungeon. Is that the mysterious voice? Hold on, this is not... Okay, I can't scroll back. Your goal is to get there first. Seize the chalice and you pass the test. As the words fade away, I hear a series of echoing croaks, but I can't make any sense out of them. So, last time I engaged with this exam, I ended up kissing this thing to make it go away. We are going to save here. This is a little bit of an important one. This one is going to be Frogger 2. Save. And yes, I don't put a space in there because in the I can't use WASD here, so I'm gonna have to move my keyboard here. You're gonna hear a strange noise on the microphone. Okay, there we go. Oh, and I still can't reach. Okay, I'm gonna move my microphone. I hope that didn't burst your eardrums. Okay, and now I am going to control myself using the arrow key. There's a boulder behind me? I could push the boulder. It'll hit me. And probably stop, to be honest. I can use Farsight, Teleport, Other Teleport, Self, and Disruption. So, he is going to want to find... Ooh, he approached me. Examine Loveland Frog. Talk to the frog. Greetings to you. Quack. Was that a response or a random noise? We are not establishing communication. I hear something behind me. Of course I do. Well, at least he's not hostile to me. That is good. So our goal here... Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, hello there. He's going that away. I think this away is the correct away. It is not the correct away. So the positives here is that I can basically just chase him. The Loveland Frog... Why have you moved? Oh, that's why. Okay. So you're going back up this way, huh? Yeah, the positives to this is that if I keep chasing him, I should... Oh, he wants to go that way. Oh, wait, I want to go that way as well. Oh, there's a gate there, huh? Where did he go? Oh, no. Okay, he's going up there. Metal is grinding. Did he open this for me? He did open this for me. Oh my goodness. Examine the gate. Not the gate. Examine the wall. Forward wall. Everything in moderation, including moderation. I think this is the right way. Yes it is. Alright, excellent. I'm going to examine the table. I'm going to inspect the table. It resists my spell. Very good. I am going to table, take the cup. The cabochon jewels do not blaze to life. The silver remains cold and smooth against my skin. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Congratulations, Charles. For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. I hope you enjoy putting your skills into practice. I guess the only magic I used was to inspect. I mean, I was planning on just shadowing the frog until it found the chalice, and then teleporting it away. Anyway, alright, well, that was that exam done. Footsteps in the hall, yada yada. I set up plans for our... excuse me, I don't know why that came out so wrong. I set up plans for our picnic yesterday and... Okay, got it. I set up plans for our picnic yesterday. Wow, I cannot start this sentence properly. I set up plans for our picnic yesterday and told Minnie to take some time off today. She insisted on checking in at the library first, but promised she'd be free at noon. So now all I have to do is be romantic. With Minnie's hand in mine, I lead the way into Professor Potsdam's greenhouse. It looks so different with sunlight gleaming through the glass. The air is warm and damp and smells of fresh soil and bruised blossoms. Minnie stops and stares at the enormous leaves waving over her head. Oh, I didn't know this was here. I'm glad I could surprise you. I should make notes on these plants, in case they come up in future green magic lessons. Minnie. Date. Relax. Oh, right, sorry. Looking around a little's not a bad idea, though. We should be careful. Knowing Potsdam, some of these plants may bite. Oh, the fly trap won't hurt you. It's not sharp. It feeds by holding something still long enough to dissolve it. And it would definitely get you out there before then, eventually. Oh, but you shouldn't trigger them anyway. Setting up a trap uses a lot of energy. You can starve if there's no food. I wasn't planning on it. So, are these common in the local otherworld? They don't look like anything I've seen grow in the forest here, and based on the trapped heat in this room, I suspect they prefer a very different climate from Vermont. Venus flytraps? They're from North Carolina. I do forget sometimes how large the United States are. I think some of these others come from jungles in Asia, but I'm not sure. I'm no botanist. A botanist is a plant expert. Right. I hope you don't feel bad that you're not an expert in everything. Sorry, I probably shouldn't tease you. I don't mind a little teasing if it's you. Now it's my turn to feel slightly embarrassed. How about we look at this picnic lunch? Okay. We seat ourselves, cautious not to crush anything. What have you bought? A feast to delight the senses. I open up the basket and begin pulling out tiny dishes of individual delights. There's tiny pastry triangles stuffed with grape leaves and, the cherries. Where did you get all this? I asked the kitchens to make something special. That sounds suspicious, doesn't it? They wouldn't make all these just for an ordinary student. There's enough work without catering to every student's special needs. I asked Professor Potsdam to help arrange everything. Oh, you know how excited she gets about romances, and I really, really wanted to make this special for you. Well, I suppose it's alright. I need to be more careful. Thank you for the food. We are mostly quiet for a while as we enjoy our meal and the embracing atmosphere of the greenhouse. You know, when I first came to the school, all I could think about was hamburgers and cheerleaders. That was my vision of America. I guess we have that reputation. It's not completely wrong. I've had plenty of hamburgers, but eating here with you is nicer. What about the cheerleaders? Well, there's you. What? I remember how excitable and enthusiastic you looked the day we met, even first thing in the morning. And you're always encouraging the other students to do better and cheering them on. And with your hair up like that. Oh, I think my American dream worked out pretty well. Well, I used to dream that I would meet a charming British prince. Don't worry, I don't mind that you're not a prince. I think my dream is doing okay too. Oh. Ooh, cutting it close to the line right there. She smiles at me, innocent, happy, and relaxed, like the flowers of the greenhouse, sheltered from the Vermont chill. I used to drive my roommate crazy talking about you. Really? Well, sometimes I think everything I do drives Pastel crazy. We never really made friends. I'm sorry. Oh, it's not her fault. I talk too much, and not about the things she's interested in. She's had so many boyfriends, I thought it might help us bond if I talked about the boy I liked. But I guess nobody likes hearing about somebody else's crush all the time. At least, that's what Jacob said. Did you tell everyone you liked me? Not everyone? I'm starting to wonder how I missed it. And despite that, you still tried to tell me that you couldn't date me? I was afraid I'd do everything wrong and let you down, and, well, don't worry about it. Okay. Is it really that easy? You know, I've never had a girlfriend before. What else should I do to fulfill your dreams? Well, we could kiss? Please? I lean forward. And she throws her arms around me. Oh, why do I always laugh every time this happens? Oh my goodness. Neither of us knows exactly what we're doing, but we put in our best efforts. Minnie giggles. Oh, finally. Well, I've been waiting a long time. At least now it seems like everything will work out. At the end of the week, yada yada, let's go done. What classes should I take this week? That is a very good question. The answer is Blue Magic. Blue Magic class, success. After classes, the students are called together in the gym. There's a table on the stage containing a row of brightly coloured candles, of which only one at the end is lit. Today we are here to recognise outstanding Iris Academy seniors with induction into the Magical Honours Society. You are the best and brightest of our young people. You stand as shining examples to all who follow in your footsteps. But what you should be most proud of is not the honour you received today, but the choices you have made to reach this point. The skills and integrity you have developed will guide you forward into a bright future. Therefore, as I call your names, please come up to the stage and take one of these candles to pass on the light. She reads out a number of names. Each senior walks up to take the candle that was most recently lit and touch it to the next candle in line, passing the flame. William is called to join the group on stage, and Damien is not. There is one more student who deserves special recognition for her hard work and creative thinking. In honour of her essay and new theory regarding the Icarus effect, Angela Krish. Angela takes the last position on stage, visibly pleased with herself. Now, all of you who are gathered, each one of you has a calling in life. Your goals and your challenges are unique. What is easy or difficult for you may not be for others. Whatever you do, never crush someone else's dream, for then you can be sure that you are not working towards your own. Wow, Potsdam, words of wisdom from this kooky old lady. After the speech we are dismissed, with the candle still burning. Ooh, free period? Really? When we arrive at the classroom, the only sign of Professor Grabner is two words written on the blackboard in large white letters. Free period. We wait quietly at our desk for a while. This is unrealistic already. It would not be unbelievable for him to lie in wait to see how we behave, then punish anyone caught out of line. However, after a while, it becomes apparent that he will not be attending. This class is cancelled for the day. What should I do now? Let's go study. I'm already prepared for classwork, so I may as well use this time productively. On Smart 2 Stress. I wonder what happened. Blue. Yes! Nothing for 90? Oh man. Alright. Alright, even more, I suppose. This afternoon, the Student Council has a meeting. Hello, my white-tailed dear. I hope the season of romance is treating you well so far. While Valentine's Day is a highlight in modern American culture, we must also acknowledge our older traditions. We'll be holding a pancake supper for the maple ceremony next Tuesday night. The sweetness of maple syrup brings blessings and love and enterprise. With its gift, we flow into the future. Flow? And while Valentine represents our individual desires and wishes, the maple ceremony is a social gathering. Participation is mandatory. Every boy must feed a girl. Every girl must feed a boy. We all smile, we all share, we all eat together. Of course, this is a mixer, not a contract. It is a friendly gesture, not an offer or an obligation. For that reason, I would prefer it if the student council members did not give plates to their sweethearts. Ooh, really? Wait, what? Why? It's a mixer. Friendly gesture, not an offer or an obligation. Okay. Reassure your classmates they don't need to be nervous or worry about getting you the right plate. It's only pancakes. To encourage people to mix with their classmates, the students will be split up into two groups. The juniors and seniors will be meeting in the cafeteria, and the freshmen and sophomores will be in the gym. Please arrive early to help set up the tables and provide instruction for your fellow students. As the meeting breaks up, I pause to speak with my fellow freshman officers. I don't understand. Is giving someone pancakes supposed to be romantic or not? Yes and no, that's the idea. It's supposed to be ambiguous, so it's less stressful than asking someone to dance would be. It's nice to give food to people you like, but sharing food is also common among friends is also something friends or family would do. It's not sharing food, it's passing a plate. That's something servants would do. Shh. It does make me wonder about the origins of this tradition. I hear footsteps. There's a note from Grabiner inviting me to tea tomorrow. He hasn't done that for a while. Ah, my ticket for the hockey game is here. We need to go to the mall first and then show up for the match in the afternoon. I head out to catch a shuttle. What should I do at the mall today? Right, at the mall. Well, I don't have any money, so the magic shop's out of bounds. Window shopping. Yes, very good. At last! It is time for the hockey game! We enter a large arena with rows of metal bleachers around the edges. They're not completely empty, but they're not packed full either. The lines and patterns for the game layout are somehow coloured inside the ice, not painted on top. I don't know how that works. There's also a logo in the centre of the rink which looks like a screaming bird. The border around the sides of the ice are decorated with ads for local businesses, and an enormous American flag hangs on the wall beside the scoreboard. Ooh, look at that. The game, when it begins, is less violent than my most lurid imaginings. Players occasionally trip or slam each other into the slideboards, but they quickly disengage. Perhaps it's because these are young locals, not professionals, and no one wants to be responsible for encouraging teenagers to injure each other? An announcer occasionally reads the names and numbers of players who assist, score, or receive penalties, but it's hard to understand his voice when it booms through the sound system. Contact into the head! Super caution! Time to goal! Interference! Every time a goal is scored, someone plays a little flourish on a snare drum, and the player circles the rink in triumph, touching the glove of their teammates on the sidelines. When players pause for any other reason, recorded music is piped over the speakers while the players and the puck are moved to their new positions. Most of the time, all we hear is the sharp clack of the sticks against the puck and the muffled shouts of the players. They move so smoothly when they're not racing for a shot, just gliding from place to place. It looks incongruously relaxing. One wild swing sends the puck flying over almost half the rink before being deflected by the armed goalie. I don't care who wins. One team is the same as the other to me. I cheer if anyone manages to score a point. Ha! The American dream! Very good. I'm not sure if I've really learnt anything about America, but at least I saw something different and I had a good time. Ah, that is so quaint. That is inspiringly quaint. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright, grab in his room. Today's tea is a simple affair. The beverage itself, a few little biscuits, and a miniature sandwich. Miniature sandwiches. If I'd known, I might have eaten more lunch. The man himself appears subdued. Are you well, sir? I noticed you missed a class this week. My health is not your concern. I try to be friendly. No, your observation was correct. A minor ailment, nothing more. It is better to allow ourselves time to rest rather than press ahead recklessly. I'm not sure why he's speaking of himself in the plural. You have survived the worst of winter, and spring is now just over the horizon. Which brings with it the execrable American tradition. Have I ever... I must have read that word before. Execrable? I don't know what that means. But anyway. Which brings with it the execrable American tradition known as spring break. For freshmen such as yourself, it means an inconvenient week on holiday when you should be planning your final studies. Your parents will not be visiting, nor will they be arranging passage for you. So what am I meant to do for the week? You have been left to my discretion. I am authorized to accompany you to a vacation destination, if that is our mutual agreement. You would be under my supervision at all times, and preferably within my sight. The risks of wanton mixing with the non-magical population should not be understated. This is a dangerous land. Alternatively, you can remain here throughout the term break as you did for the American Thanksgiving. Going on holiday with Grabiner? It would mean I got to see more of America, but with him watching my every move, could I enjoy any of it? I wouldn't even be able to tell anyone about what happened afterwards, since I couldn't explain why I was on vacation with a teacher. On the other hand, do I really want to spend another break here at the school with almost Honestly, we went with the vacation last time. I'm gonna stay here this time. Well, I'm sure it's easier on everyone if I stay here. I didn't have any plans in mind anyway. For your records, the break period will begin on the 22nd of the month and run through to the 30th. He sips his tea. So, there was some unpleasantness the last time that we broached this topic. That's a concerning start. However, I am required to ask, your relationship with your fellow classmates. You mean Minnie? Your advice was perfect. Professor Potsdam was happy to help and we had a wonderful date. Well, good. It's not quite as simple as that, but I really don't want him to worry about it. There's nothing for me to do but finish my tea. At the end of the week, I have the chance to yada 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 yada. Alright, cool. That's it for today. I do see the sun is now rising. It is currently 6:41. Yeah. I think I'm just not going to sleep tonight. I'll get some sleep later on, it's fine. Besides, I feel energized anyway, so it's okay. There's no problem with it. But this is what working night shifts does to you people. If you have the opportunity to work night shift for a living, don't do it. You're gonna miss out on the entire day if you do. And then when you're active, no one else is awake. So yeah, you better hope that you like your own company. And fortunately, I do. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I will see you later. As Minnie would say, bye!